Introducing the new Olight Osight. Hey everybody, I'm Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. Today we're going to talk about this. I've had it for a couple months now. Olight sent it out for testing so that I can tell you guys what I think about it. So far, what are my thoughts? Well, it's a red dot. I guess there aren't enough red dot manufacturers out there, so Olight decided to throw their hat in the ring. So what do we got here? We got a standard red dot. Has a charging cup that goes over top of the optic for charging. Some things I can say for it right now is that the red dot's on and looking just as bright as it always was. It is on the second highest setting. I turned it on the second highest setting approximately 10 or 12 days ago, and it's been on the whole time. Which, is that spectacular? Not really. I mean, it's good so far, but it should last 10,000 hours plus. So, you know, doing a test that long, you'd have to leave it on for that long. So, you know, let's first talk about one thing I don't like about it as compared to my other red dot that normally sits up here. My normal red dot is a True Glow micro dot. Is that the True Glow is about that much shorter. So it gives it a little about that much lower profile on the rifle. For me, that is a slight negative. For some people, especially people that don't train as much as I do, this optic could be a plus because it is taller. The sight picture, the glass, is also larger. So for some people that don't train all the time, it may be quicker and easier to pick up the dot and see in the larger window. So that may be a plus for some people. Me, I train with my system, the way it's set up, all the time. So I'm used to acquiring that dot when I need to. And with my system of being instinctual shooting, rotate for close in and then drop down for longer range, my instinctual, the way I put my rifle up and the way it rotates, it's on. My red dot's on with this optic and the other one I normally use. So with that said, it does retain zero. I have fired approximately 1,000 rounds of 5.56 through this, and probably, I don't know, maybe 400 or 500-ish rounds of 22 using the 22 conversion. I have taken it off and put it back on 3 times, and it maintains zero each of those times. The zero hasn't shifted in all the time I've been using it. I take this rifle a lot of places with me. Throw it in the trunk, throw it in the back of the Land Cruiser, throw it in the truck. Gets bounced around some. I've gone through 4 tactical training sessions with this optic on the rifle so far, and you know, moving through the woods, bumping around, getting hit by sticks, falling on the ground, all that kind of stuff. I don't even think it has a scratch on it yet, so it doesn't appear that it's gone through any training, but it has, and it has done well so far. No issues with it whatsoever. It maintains zero. It's a red dot, and it works. So I don't really know what else there is to say about it other than it appears to be a very good quality optic. It's lightweight. It's a little bit larger than I personally prefer, but all in all, it's a good optic. Price point I saw was about 159 bucks. That's decent. That's a good price for a decent red dot. So all in all, would I recommend this red dot? Sure, why not? I do have to mention one more thing though. So a lot of standard red dots have batteries that you can change out. So you can keep spare batteries. This, however, does not. You have to charge it with the cup over it to a power source. Now you can have those little power boxes. You can plug it into your vehicle, you can plug it in your house, you can plug it in anywhere there's power. You can plug it into your laptop, whatever. So, as long as those things are available, you can keep this thing charged. And, like I said, the battery life's really good anyway. So even after you lose the ability to charge it, say big term, long term event, well, you still got a long time. So, and you wouldn't be leaving it on all the time. So if you turn it off and on, this would probably last years, as long as the battery didn't degrade for just being off. If you kept it, you know, not in a bad adverse environment inside the house, inside a vehicle, something like that. So that probably is a wash. I don't think that there's any issue either way, having replaceable batteries or the internal battery, as long as it continues to function. So, did Olight hit it out of the ballpark? I don't know. It has easy to use controls on the side. You just hit the plus to turn it on, to brighten it up, turn it down. I haven't used this with night vision yet. So, I haven't checked the lower settings to see how well they work with night vision. I'm sure that there's reviews out there that did a lot better job than me. I performed the test as well as I could. Oh, another thing to note is that live here in Pacific Northwest, Western Washington. It rains a lot. I did lay this rifle out in the grass during a rainstorm for about 4 hours, and it still works. So, like it should. Do I recommend it? Back to that. Sure, why not? For the price, 160 bucks, it's a good quality red dot. It retains 0. I mean, that's all I'm concerned about really when it comes to a red dot, and the weight. So price is good, weight's good, retains 0. All in all, good. So check it out. Links in the description below for their Amazon thing. I'm not a part of the Amazon affiliate program, stuff like that, but I don't know, maybe there's a way that I can get kickbacks if you buy it. I don't know. I'm not really concerned about that. I get a free optic out of the deal that I'm sure will end up on something else. And I get to tell you guys about a product. That's kind of cool in and of itself. So there may be links in the description below. If not, check them out on Amazon. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And blessings to you and yours.